The shocking truth about Kourtney Kardashian's fertility struggles. Kourtney Kardashian, the eldest of the famous Kardashian sisters, has long been open about her struggles with fertility. In a recent interview, the reality TV star shared a deeply personal story about her journey to motherhood, revealing that she underwent 5 failed in vitro fertilization (IVF) cycles before finally conceiving her son, Rocky. The 44-year-old entrepreneur and socialite has always been vocal about her desire to expand her family. However, the road to parenthood has been paved with challenges and setbacks for Kourtney. In the candid interview, she bravely opened up about the emotional toll of her IVF journey, shedding light on the often taboo topic of fertility struggles in the public eye. "It was a really difficult and heartbreaking experience," Kourtney confessed. "I had been trying for years to get pregnant, and when the first few IVF cycles didn't work, it was devastating. I felt like I was failing at something that should come so naturally." Kourtney's fertility journey began several years ago, shortly after her relationship with longtime partner Scott Disick had ended. Eager to start a family on her own terms, she decided to pursue IVF, a decision that would ultimately test her physical, emotional, and mental resilience. "I remember the first time I went in for the IVF consultation. I was so nervous and scared," Kourtney recalled. "The doctors explained the process, the medications, the potential risks, and I just felt completely overwhelmed. But I was determined to do whatever it took to have a child." Over the course of the next few years, Kourtney underwent 5 separate IVF cycles, each one filled with hope and anticipation, only to be met with disappointment and heartbreak when the treatments failed to result in a successful pregnancy. "It was an emotional roller coaster," she admitted. "I would get my hopes up, only to have them dashed when the pregnancy test came back negative. I felt like I was letting myself down, and I couldn't help but wonder if there was something wrong with me." Despite the setbacks, Kourtney refused to give up. She continued to work closely with her fertility specialists, exploring alternative treatments and strategies to increase her chances of success. Finally, on the 6th attempt, the unthinkable happened. Kourtney's IVF cycle was successful, and she became pregnant with her son, Rocky. "When I found out I was finally pregnant, it was the most incredible feeling," Kourtney said, her voice filled with emotion. "I had been through so much, but in that moment, all the pain and struggle felt worth it. I was going to be a mom, and that was all that mattered." The journey to Rocky's birth was not without its challenges, however. Kourtney's pregnancy was considered high risk, and she had to undergo close medical supervision throughout. But with the support of her family and her unwavering determination, she navigated the ups and downs, determined to bring her son into the world. "There were definitely some scary moments, but I knew I had to stay strong, not just for myself, but for Rocky," Kourtney explained. "I had come too far to let anything stand in my way." Finally, on a crisp autumn day, Rocky entered the world, and Kourtney's dream of motherhood became a reality. In the months since his birth, the proud mom has relished every moment, cherishing the little moments that make up the tapestry of parenthood. Holding Rocky for the first time, seeing his little face, hearing his first cry. "It was all so surreal and overwhelming," Kourtney said, her eyes shining with joy. "After everything I had been through, I just felt so grateful and so in love. He was worth every single tear, every moment of doubt, and every challenge I faced." As she reflects on her journey, Kourtney hopes that by sharing her story, she can inspire and uplift others who are struggling with fertility issues. She knows firsthand the isolation and heartbreak that can come with infertility, and she wants to let others know that they're not alone. "It's not an easy thing to talk about, but I think it's so important that we do," Kourtney said. "Infertility is a deeply personal and often painful experience, but by sharing our stories, we can help break the stigma and provide support for those who are going through it." For Kourtney, Rocky is a living, breathing testament to the power of perseverance and the resilience of the human spirit. He is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can prevail and dreams can come true. "Rocky is the most precious gift I could have ever asked for," Kourtney said, her voice trembling with emotion. "He is the light of my life, and I will forever be grateful for the journey that brought him to me." As the Kardashian family continues to grow, Kourtney's story serves as a powerful reminder that the path to parenthood is not always a straight line.